smells like cempasúchil, copal, pan de muerto, and families are preparing their altars to light the first candle. But where does this tradition, so filled with culture and mysticism, so rooted to the Mexicans' bone as a root of a 500-year-old tree to the ground comes from? Back in pre-Hispanic Mexico. According to the Nahuatl culture, there is a place where all the dead go, a place that also governs the world of the departed souls, the Mictlán, or place of the dead, governed by Mictantecutli and Mictacihuatl. Among the ancient ceremonial practices, Mexico's stories point out that cremation was important, as it was believed that by keeping the ashes, Mictantecutli, god of hell, would let the dead out and rising again. According to some historians, the rituals began 4 days after the person's death. A lock of hair was cut from the top of the crown of his head, where they believed the memory of his soul was found, and placed in a small box, along with the hair taken at the time of his birth. The body was wrapped in fine blankets, and a jade representing the heart was placed in its mouth. A painted mask was placed over his face, and the body was adorned with the insignia of the god in whose temple he would rest forever. His body was cremated with copal, and a day later the ashes were collected and placed in the box, along with the hair, the stone, and on top of the box a wooden figure represented him. Among other rituals, a dog was arrowed, and it was believed that this animal would lead the soul throughout the night houses of the road, throughout the ravines and across the waters. During the following 4 days, before the image of the dead, women and relatives of the deceased performed a ceremony called Kiltonaltia, making offerings to the dead. Nowadays, we continue the tradition by remembering them with photographs and by offering and preparing our beloved departed with the objects and dishes they like the most. We preserve practices from the pre-Hispanic Mexico that continue to have so much meaning to us, such as the copal, which helps to clean the ambience, the cempasúchil flower, which guides the dead to their altar, the dog, which guides them between the world of the living and the dead, candles to illuminate the path, and so much more.